gambling. And to let you know, not all gambling is pathologic gambling. I mean, just a few people are pathologic gamblers. So the probability of getting a pathologic gambler, it's high because that's when they ask for help. Mainly, who asks for help is the family. I never had a pathologic gambler, calling me and saying he has a problem. I always have the spouse, the family, the friend. Normally, it's different people that come. So, it's not that it can happen. It just didn't happen to me. And then we'll talk about a little bit about hypnosis and something I do. To leave behind a gambling bet or decide to say to yourself the game is over can be tough or even impossible for an addict. And I wrote this just to keep in mind, to leave behind. And as a hypnotherapist, you already can feel a couple of techniques you could use, to leave behind something. And to decide, you also can think, there's a decision you have to make, and maybe some paths. You can go this way, and life will be one way. You can go the other way. So to decide and talk to yourself, your inner voice, your language, your patterns. So that's all stuff that you can work with a pathological gambler. The obsession and compulsion that takes place when involved with this kind of addiction can be overwhelming. There's always an obsession and there's a compulsion. I'll talk more about that. And it will be overwhelming. And this overwhelming, I believe, you can feel as well in recovery. You can feel as well when you're with your therapist doing hypnosis. And when I said different areas, I'm doing training in the family therapy, because I found out that it's very important in addictions to know how to deal with the family, because addiction is contagious. There's the addict, and then it contagious everybody. It contagious the parents, the friends, and also the therapists. It's very easy to as a therapist to go home and think, what did he do today? Did he sell the house that he said he was going to sell? It's very easy. It's issues and the way the addiction works, it's very easy for us to get hooked as well. So it's good for the therapist to understand that, so he can have the distance, enough distance, so he can think more outside and can be as a help. Because everybody's very sick around. And when I say sick and I say it's an illness, the only thing that I'm saying